What's going on, guys? It is MurderInc here, back again with another Raid Shadow Legends video, going over some upcoming news, plarium released, talking about Eurogrim, the new clan vs clan schedule, the highly anticipated, long-awaited dupe system. So let's get right into what they had to say. First off, we're going to talk about Eurogrim. That's a hot topic for sure. Reasoning behind the update balance is to start by saying the most discussed topic, true. I mean, I've talked about it. And they said the general purpose of the rebalance is to adjust a champion in such a way that it better fulfills their particular role within the boundaries of their rarity. Now, we all know as soon as Eurogrim came out, he was the most busted champion we've ever seen. We were joking about a nerf as soon as he came out. They didn't do it. And what we can see here is this does not necessarily mean making them stronger overall per se, or turning them into a universal tool. Due to our current tight development agenda, we can't release rebalancing patches more often for now, but starting next year, we want to make it a more regular thing. This is the biggest issue. They didn't nerf him right away. They waited a bit too long for people to invest in the champion before nerfing him. Yes, he can still do it. I did videos showing him doing stage 25 dungeons already. The gear you need is much better than he did need before, and this was their response. His performance proved him to be way overpowered and even capable of clearing 20 plus stages of the dragon dungeon solo, not the function he's supposed to do. He could also solo ice golem. I guess they missed that part. As an epic support champion. Having an epic support champion that outperforms a legendary one of a similar application, such as Bad Alcazar, throws the game off balance. I don't really agree with that point. I think it's okay if an epic with really good gear can outperform legendaries in a specific role, but I do agree that Eurogrim was a bit too strong. I don't really think anyone's going to argue with that. It's the fact, once again, that they waited way too long to nerf this champion instead of, I mean, we all know this, quality assurance. They can just play test the guys, see how they interact. I get that they don't have maybe the time. They definitely have the resources, but the time to test all the champions. That's not a really good excuse for them, to be honest, but at least they came out and said something, and no one's going to be happy with this. This isn't really a good answer. They're explaining things pretty well here, but it doesn't cover the fact that they should have nerfed this guy a week, 2 weeks tops after it came out instead of waiting so long. The last line here, after the rebalance, Eurogrim will remain a decent epic champion, capable of supporting his team by healing them while debuffing the enemy. I mean, it's true. He's still a decent epic. He's not broken. He's not overpowered. He's not really good anymore. He's decent. So they at least got that right. They're realistic in that sense. All right, so enough talking about Eurogrim, all of that good stuff. Clan vs. clan tournament. They're not sticking to weekends only. And we are getting personal rewards for the first time. They said it's not permanent. Pretty much, as we all know, they're going to figure out how we like it, what we don't like, see how it does for them money-wise. If it works, they'll probably keep it more often. If it's not making them too much money or it stays the same, they may consider not having it all the time here. So they have this little nice disclosure, not a permanent attribute, which is nice. So that's going to take place on Tuesday, October 12th, 11 days from when I'm currently recording this now. So that's the good news here. It does look like they're going to swap things from Tuesday to the weekends. The question is, why can't they do that with Platinum Arena? Anyone have the answer? I would love to know why they can do it with clan versus clan, but not Platinum Reset. Okay, moving on. Ramontu, no one cares. Great champion. We know most players will never see this champion because they're so far away from him. Extra slots for artifacts and accessories. This is nice, but if you're not a whale or a huge endgame player, you really don't need this. However, it is nice that we don't have to spend any resources to get this, so that's definitely a huge improvement from the last time. I think I calculated it costed like 200 or 300 million silver if you wanted to unlock the extra spaces last time. So the fact that it's free is good. Ninja's ending, that's certainly going to change a lot of things for new players for sure. But here's the big news here. Duplicate system with all major decisions made. Okay, everyone hold your breath. Hold your breath. Take it, relax, take a deep breath. You can exhale now. Let's hope this is good. With all major decisions made, so it's confirmed they have locked it in. Its release is now closed, so we are preparing a short video explaining the basics of how the system is going to work. If all goes well, maybe that means it's subject to change. Trying to read between the lines here. The video will be ready. Oh, okay. If all goes well, the video. Never mind. Scratch that. I was too optimistic. The video will be ready in the next 2 weeks, so stay tuned. So this could potentially be a massive, massive 2 weeks. Duplicate system, one of the most highly anticipated, most wanted things for, I don't know, 2 years now. Definitely over a year. And they better do this right. I can tell you all right now, they better get this right. They don't have a lot of room to fail here. Yes, we're going to get a long-term, and yes, we're going to get a short-term option, but I'm hoping with all of the major decisions made and finalized, I'm really hoping that this is going to be as good as we all hope it's going to be. Honestly, this has been hyped up for so long. It's the same problem with everyone releasing a new game right now. Games like New World, Ashes of Creation. I don't know if you guys are staying in touch with that, but anything that's talked about for too long will never live up to the hype. It's impossible. So the duplicate system, just expect it to be mediocre at best, and you won't be disappointed. I guarantee you. If you expect it to be some amazing system, you're going to be disappointed because it's never going to live up to your expectations. I guarantee you. This is why I'm still playing the game and haven't quit yet. I'm not miserable in my videos. And why I can still play the game all the time. If I had high hopes for everything, I took everything real personal, the Rogrim nerf, all of the other nerfs of the champions, so on and so forth. This game wouldn't be fun. I probably would have quit by now, being honest with you, or I'd look as miserable as half of the other people who still make content for this game. You can tell they're trying to get into other games. It's pretty obvious by now. So I'm really telling you guys, don't get your hopes up because it's going to ruin the game even more for you than it already has with this Eurogrim nerf. Learn from that, improve from that, and you're going to have a much better time playing this game if you choose to continue playing it. Outside of that, that covers all of the real news here. There's not much. I really like the clan versus clan change, the Eurogrim stuff. We kind of talked about that enough. It's nice that they responded to it. I really don't think this is going to clarify things or settle anybody. I am planning to make another video explaining a few things that people might not know about Raid Shadow Legends, your rights in your account. I often see, maybe you guys think this is cool, or maybe you guys agree with this and think this is normal, maybe you don't, but there's always people saying I'm going to sue Plarium for this, for that. So I do want to go over a few things that I think a lot of people don't know about the terms of service for Raid Shadow Legends specifically. It does apply to many games, but there are quite a few things in there that may shock you. So I'm interested to get that information out, see how you guys react when you read it, see if you get disgusted. That's the first word that comes to mind. Or if you read it and you say, you know what, I'm not even surprised, that does sound about right. So I'm kind of looking forward to making that video and getting your guys' reactions to the actual terms of service of this game and what it says about your account, what you can do, what you cannot do. All right, so that's going to cover my video here today. Let me know what you guys think about any of these topics here. Dupe system, how do you feel about how I'm approaching the dupe system? Low expectations, don't expect anything special. Clan versus clan, kind of interested in how you guys feel about this. I know a lot of people liked the weekend, a lot of people didn't like the weekend. It seemed split pretty 50-50 for me, so I'm curious in the comments what you guys think about that. Your Rogrim nerf, we can talk about it in the comments. People have kind of already said their piece. I agree. The one thing they didn't say is anytime a champion needs to be nerfed, it means the company messed up. They didn't make that clear. They did say game balance is important. His performance proved to be way overpowered, but they didn't say we're taking responsibility, which I think they should have done just to kind of ease things over and make people feel better, saying, okay, Plarium realized they messed up. They made a huge mistake. They also should have mentioned and apologized for it taking too long to nerf this guy, but hey, it is what it is. We get what we get, and this is what we have now. So as always, guys, if you enjoy this content, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, give me your feedback, and I will see you all in that next video we're talking about.